Good afternoon, students. In today's session, we will discuss a new topic, that is education and culture, and how they are linked to each other or related to each other. Education plays a crucial role in driving cultural change and shaping societies. So, education and culture are intricately linked, shaping, influencing, and reflecting the values and traditions of societies around the world. Education serves as the primary conduit for transferring knowledge and skills and cultural heritage from one generation to the next. So, it serves as a primary medium for transferring knowledge, skills, and cultural heritage from one generation to the next. It not only equips individuals with the tools needed for personal and professional success, but also fosters a deeper understanding and appreciation of their cultural identities. Conversely, culture provides the context within which education occurs, influencing pedagogical methods. Definitely, a culture plays a very important role in determining pedagogical methods, curriculum design, overall learning environment, student-teacher relationship, aims of education, the national aspirations of a society, etc. So, culture provides the context within which education occurs, influencing pedagogical methods, curriculum design, and the overall learning environment. Through this dynamic interplay, education and culture together forge a foundation for societal growth and cohesion, encouraging diversity and innovation while preserving the essence of cultural legacies. As societies evolve, this relationship becomes increasingly important in addressing global challenges and fostering mutual respect and understanding across different cultural landscapes in India. So let's talk about culture. First of all, we need to understand culture. So this is a term or this is a word which is used in many senses. So in words of Matthew Arnold, in his book Culture and Anarchy, he defined culture as a study of perfection and as the best that has been thought and known. A study of perfection, according to Matthew Arnold. A study of perfection and the best that has been thought and known. This, however, is the culture of a highly educated or especially cultivated section of a society, not the culture of whole society. It cannot be the culture of whole society. The best that has been thought and known. According to T.S. Eliot, they are very famous authors, very famous novel writers, English authors. So, according to T.S. Eliot, the term culture, it includes all the characteristics, activities, and interests of people. What is it? Culture includes all the characteristics, activities, and interests of people. Elwood says culture includes all of man's material civilization, tools, weapons, clothing, shelter, machines, and even system of industry. So this appears to be a very broad aspect of culture. Culture is everywhere in society, like from our habits to the way we live, the way we talk, the way we eat. So it is everywhere, and it is transferred from one generation to the next. And this is the most next definition which I am going to talk about is very very important. Taylor defines culture, Taylor. Taylor defines culture as the complex whole, which includes knowledge, knowledge, belief, art. Definitely, art is influenced by society's culture. It reflects societal trends. It reflects society, morals, morals in our society, law, custom, and any other capabilities and habits acquired by man as a member of society. So, the complex whole, which includes knowledge, belief, art, moral, law, custom. There are six things. Remember this: knowledge, skills, art, morals, law, and custom. So, this is that complex whole which includes knowledge, skills, arts, morals, law, and customs, and any other capabilities and habits acquired by man as a member of society. The University Education Commission states culture is an attitude of mind, an inclination of the spirit, and those who yearn for it wish to have a vision of greatness, sit in the presence of nobility, see the highest reach and scope of the spirit of man. According to the Commission, all art and literature, law and history belong to the mainstream of our culture. You can see it in society. If you carefully observe things, you will find culture is everywhere. Everything is influenced by culture. Society, as far as society is concerned, societal trends, things in society, they are all influenced by culture. Culture is also influenced by education. So art, literature, law, history belong to the mainstream of our culture. Every student should get to know the main outlines of the history of India. You should know your culture. You should know history of your country. You should know geographical parts of your country, geographical aspects, geographical position. So you should know India. You should know your culture, your roots. So every student should get to know the main outlines of the history of India, which is not a mere chronicle of dates and defeats, of follies and failures. They should know the lives of the heroes who express the spirit of our civilization, uh, the seals of Vedas, the Buddha, and the Shankras, Ashoka, Akbar. So, habitual vision of greatness is the way to cultural growth. Remember, a habitual vision of greatness is the way to cultural growth. According to Brown, both material and non-material are dependent upon each other. But culture cannot be defined. It is better to describe it. The culture of a people is the way of life of that people. The things its possible value, the things they don't value, their habits of life, their work of art, music, words, history, arts, what they do and what they like. So, by material elements is meant the whole of man's material civilization, tools, weapons, clothing, machine, and industry. By non material elements is meant language, art, religion, morality, law, and government also. So, according to Arnold, culture looks beyond machinery. Culture has one great passion, the passion for sweetness and light. In the words of Swami Vivekananda, culture consists of the acceptance of truth and abandonment of untruth. So, according to Swamiji, it is acceptance of truth and abandonment of untruth. Emerson observes the foundation of culture as of character is at last the moral sentiment. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, culture is the foundation, the primary thing. It should show itself in the smallest detail of your conduct. Definitely, it should show itself in the smallest detail of your conduct, how you behave, how you talk to others, how you eat, how you walk, how you behave yourself, how you adjust yourself in the society. So sometimes you might have heard people say, he's really cultured, comes from a good family. So it is believed that it shows their culture, their values, their cultural values. So culture is the foundation, the primary thing. It should show itself in the smallest detail of your conduct and personal behavior. How you sit, how you walk, and even how you dress. Sometimes by looking at attire, you can guess that people are from a particular state or belong to a particular community. So how people dress is often reflects their cultural or their traditions. Inner culture must be reflected in your speech. The way in which you treat your visitors and guests, behave towards one another and towards your teachers and elders. According to Nehruji, culture is the widening of the mind and the spirit. Culture is the widening of the mind and of the spirit. Russell, according to Russell, genuine culture consists in being a citizen of the universe, not only of one or two arbitrary fragments of space and time. It helps men to understand. It helps men to understand human society as a whole, to estimate wisely the ends that communities pursue, and to see the present in its relation to past and future. Culture of a society. Culture means uh, a way of life of a society. This includes the way of eating food, wearing clothes, as we discussed earlier, using language, making gestures, getting married, playing food with each other, behaving in society, etc. So it includes reading literature as well, listening to music, looking at the works of painters, sculptors, or the other activities which we think of as a representing culture. So, a large number of factors have to be considered to make an estimate of the culture of a society. In our next session, we will discuss more about education and culture.